Welcome to FantasyRift's Picks of Week 3. I'm your host, Tom. Leaguepedia Fantasy is leaving beta, meaning that this is the first week for your team to earn points towards its season total. Fortunately, we're here to help you make the picks that get the points. Before I pass it over to Dewey's detailed analysis, I'd like to take a moment to talk about lineup strategy. This week we're offering you two different choices in mid lane. The first is a little bit safer, as he plays against two of our other players, so regardless of the outcome of that match, your score will balance out a little bit, because one will do well and the other not so well. The other option is a bit riskier, as he has a teammate on our lineup. So if you're looking to go big or go home, make that second riskier pick. If you're looking for the safe wins, go for the first pick. With that, let's head over to Dewey.
Starting things off in bot lane is Fnatic's support and rated for $3. Yes, $3. Obviously this is a play made for the price tag, but expect a dramatic turnaround in his points this week. Supports rise or fall with their team, and while Fnatic is 2-1, they have yet to finish a game ahead of their opponents in kills. Against SK, they finished out tied at 8 kills each. Against Giants, they won in spite of only having 11 kills to 15. Then, when it came to a loss to Gambit, they took home a colossal deficit of 4 kills to 25. And that's a fluke. Go big or go home. That's the spirit behind our pick at 80 carry. We're doubling down and dropping $12 for NRATED's lane partner, the capitalization-defying YELLOWSTAR. Fnatic have 3 matchups this week. The most competitive is against league-leading Evil Geniuses, but this is more than compensated for by games against AAA and Copenhagen Wolves, neither of which has secured a win in the season. Getting the entire bottom lane of a world-class team for $15 would be something to jump at on its own. The matchups are just the icing on the cake. Taking NRATED and YELLOWSTAR allow for truly overpowered players at the other positions. Right now, that means starting VOYBOY of the 5-0 Team Curse at top lane for $30. Curse only has one matchup this week, and it's against the 1-3 Good Game University. With all week to prepare for a single matchup against a weaker team, Curse should continue flying high. Take this chance to cash in. If you want a safe pick in mid, look to the legendary Froggen of Evil Geniuses for only $28. His only matchup this week is against Fnatic's Xpeke, so if Fnatic have an off week, EG should be able to capitalize, and Froggen's score should help ease the pain. Any week you can start Froggen is a great week. He's widely regarded as the strongest mid laner in the game, pioneering the 80 caster mid lane, and forcing teams to ban Anivia against him or faced an almost inevitable, long and crushing defeat. On the other hand, you could double down on doubling down and start Curse's NYJACKY for $29. This play is about as risky as it sounds, but there's no reason to distrust Curse against a team that have only taken a game off the winless Team Vulcan. Regardless, starting 2 very expensive teammates that only play a single game this week means you're looking to go big or to go home in the first official fantasy week. Choose wisely. Filling the jungle slot is CLG's CHAUSTER at $24. CLG's Week 3 pits them against the formidable Team Dignitas as well as unproven 0-1 Complexity and the league runt, the 0-5 Vulcan. Coming off a bye this week gives CLG a distinct advantage in the setup. While Dignitas bit off 3 wins and had no losses last week with the matchup against TSM, CLG got to watch them do it and will certainly have an answer prepared. Look for CLG to go 3-0 this week and expect stunning scores out of CHAUSTER.
We hope you enjoyed our picks this week. Of course, your team is your own and you should take or leave our advice as you see fit. But whatever choices you make, if you want the latest news, analysis, highlights, and more from the Fantasy League of Legends scene, please click this giant floating button over here to subscribe to FantasyRift for all that and more.